Hey Virgos, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your October general reading here. So before I get started, a quick announcement. I am now over on Patreon. Woo woo. I'm really excited about it. I'm doing a lot of extra content over there. Channeled monthly readings, bi-monthly animal energy readings and advice. Just a lot of extra personalized content as well. It's a way for me to connect with you guys more personally over there. All that information is in the description box below, and I would be honored if you would join me over there. So on to your meditation, but first a sip of Joe, because I'm about to talk about ancient Greece. Ancient Greece. I was taken right to ancient Greece. I was actually taken to the opening credits of Hercules and Xena, the two shows that used to be on the air, starring Kevin Sorbo and Lucy Lawless, as it were. But I was taken there, interestingly enough, within a certain context of their sidekicks. So Xena's sidekick was Gabrielle, and then Hercules' sidekick was Aeolus. I can't even believe I remember this. It's just coming through. Aeolus. And then I saw this images from a book by Madeline Miller called The Song of Achilles. And it was about Achilles, but also his sidekick, who actually within the context of that book was also his, lover and best friend. And then I saw an image of Samwise Gamgee from The Lord of the Rings with Frodo, and he was Frodo's sidekick. And then I saw these images of, wow, I thought that I was the co-star. I thought that I was the sidekick in my own story, but it turns out I'm the star. And I've always been the star all along. I feel like this is a specific message about how you view yourself in terms of there's this idea or concept of control, what we can and cannot control. And there's a lot of messaging around, you are the magician of your own life. You create your own reality. All of this stuff, law of attraction, all of this. And that is true. But I feel like in this particular context for y'all, there's a certain feeling of coming to this realization in your own time and in your own way, because I feel like there are some ideas or conceptions around how things manifest for you, that you've been going about it a certain way or expecting things to go a certain way, but they're about to take an interesting turn and go down a side road that's not on the map. But it leads to your destination a lot more quickly and more scenically, right? Well, maybe not more quickly, but more scenically than you would have imagined. It's really interesting. I feel like we're also going back to that aspect of how you view yourself. It's hokey, but it's true. Like, do you view yourself as the star of your story, or do you view yourself as the sidekick? Do you accept second best? Where in your life have you accepted less than you were worth? Have you accepted second best? Something about that. All right, let's get your animal energy. Animal energy for Virgo for October. Oh, I love it. So this actually makes a lot of sense. I'm actually hearing a song called Be at Rest by Possessed by Paul James. Be at Rest by Possessed by Paul James. Lay down sword and shield and be at rest. It's really interesting. It's really, really interesting. Now I'm seeing the river Styx. There's something about Greek mythology here. I'm seeing if you allow yourself to be a passenger on the boat that is your journey, you will get there more efficiently than if you're trying to steer the boat yourself, which seems counterintuitive to you being the master of your own destiny and everything, but that's what I'm getting for you guys. Interestingly enough, I feel like that is saying allowing your higher self, or the parts of you that don't have blocks around worthiness or second best or whatever else have you, lead you. Okay, you have the otter, which I'm so obsessed with because this equates to a Six of Cups energy, which is about childhood, nostalgia, and the past. We're talking about where in your life have you accepted second best as your best that you could do. Interesting. Where in your life have you been cast as the sidekick and you just accepted it or went, yeah, I'm the sidekick. Interesting. Now, The medicine of the otter is that this is a lot about, oh my God, this actually, okay, that makes sense. So have you ever noticed how children are in the present moment and they have a beautiful capacity for imagination, right? I'm the king and you're the queen and we're on a magical boat that flies and I have a cotton candy pig as my consort. I don't know where that came from. But it's that you can't tell them that things aren't possible. They believe that anything and everything is possible. Right? I feel like you're being asked, because remember when I said if you allow a higher aspect of yourself or the universe, however you want to view it, right? Lead your ship and steer your ship right now as opposed to you trying to steer it, you're going to get to where you want to go more efficiently and with a lot less effort. And then we have the otter coming up here. If the way that you've been going about things hasn't led you to a place where you feel good and peaceful in your soul, open yourself up to doing it differently. Release any conditioned beliefs around, laziness or worth or what things look like or how things should go or what is productivity. Am I taking active control of my life? Because I'm really hearing to allow other aspects or a higher aspect of you or your universe or whatever that is for you to take the lead at the moment. Allow yourself to be led. Because leaders, true leaders, also know when to allow themselves to be led. I'm seeing this image of a boat going through a very, very, very foggy area, right? And the captain of the ship knows that they can't steer any kind of way because they can't see ahead. And I see this image of them just allowing, right, the boat to go where it's going to, trusting that they're on due course. Something about that. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. That makes sense. I'm also hearing the song Heartland by Haley Whitters, Heartland. Sometimes you gotta let your heart. Have you guys gotten that song before? I don't know, it feels familiar. Some of you guys could be returning home or returning to childhood aspects of yourself, selves, or with a lot of thought to the past and how you've gotten to where you are. Interesting. The Empress. This makes all the sense in the world. So this is the mama. This is mother energy. And then we have children coming up here, right? So the Empress is also, why I love her energy so much is because she is depicted as, is she depicted as it here? Not so much, but usually she's depicted as being pregnant. And the message behind that is trusting before you see it, not needing to see it to believe it. So we're going back to this idea of childhood and not having to see it to believe it. Not having to see that the path is clear outside of the mist in order to trust that you're on your due course. That's what the Empress energy is all about. It's about what is gestating, what is brewing, what is manifesting within or without that you can't necessarily see yet, but you trust and believe it anyway, and therefore it manifests it towards you, right? Let go of a proof of concept. There's something here about like, I need to see it to believe it, or why would things move differently because they haven't before. You're being asked to adopt the, you're being asked to adopt the mindset and energy of a child who hasn't known hurt before, who hasn't been jaded yet, who hasn't been disappointed, right? Who hasn't been told what their casting is, or hasn't been, you know what I mean? I just got this really funny image of a kid playing with other kids and going, okay, I'm the captain of the ship, I'm the captain. And then another, an adult going, or another kid going, no, actually, you're the bosun. That other kid is the captain. Let's not go against type here. Your type is the bosun. I'm like, what? There's something about that. What have you been conditioned to believe? How do you feel about yourself that is maybe not necessarily accurate or of your highest and best potential? So you have Temperance here. So 2 major arcanas coming up. This is a significant time for y'all, for sure. Temperance, this is beautiful Sagittarius energy here. This is about self-care, balance, patience, and equilibrium. Self-care, balance, patience, equilibrium. That's what you're being asked to participate in this month. Do you see how, do you see how she's standing on a brick and then something else here that's a circle? She's like straddling 2 worlds, and we've got the water here and like the giveth and the taketh and the cycles and everything else. you're being asked to walk in faith at the moment, but it's rather like allowing yourself to be led, right? I would also encourage you guys to spend as much time in enjoyment as possible. So when you say enjoyment, what does that break down to? It breaks down to enjoy. So allowing yourself to be in joy as much as possible in whatever context that relates to, okay? Allow yourself to be led in that way. I'm also hearing alone time, balance with time with friends. But I do feel like that there's a lot of gold to be mined in your alone time as well, because there's this energy of, influencer, external energy that there's this feeling of wanting to be in your own energy around like-minded people who share in the energy that you want to be in as well. I'm hearing that saying that you are the 5 people you hang out with. Think about that. You are a mixture of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. Consider that. Queen of Pentacles here. So this is really cool because this is all really similar so far. So Queen of Pentacles, this is your natural suit of earth coming in here. The Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Abundance. She's also the Queen of trusting that she's always going to have what she needs. She also has mastered and embodies the truth. The more she's grateful for what she already has, the more she's going to manifest to be grateful for. So see the themes that we're going with here? And I'm hearing gestation period, right? It feels like you are in a gestation period. Allowing yourself to enjoy where you are and be led, okay? This is not the time to take control and make moves and make it happen, right? This is a time to be within yourself, be in joy. There's something to that will be revealed, I feel like, later on. The pig. Okay. Getting a pig energy here. The pig is very much about good luck. I believe in the Chinese culture, I could be wrong. I believe in the Chinese culture, the pig is a sign of very good luck. And people plan years in advance to have children born in the year of the pig. Like it's a sincere, it's a major energy there. But I'm getting a pig energy here. It does feel like a lucky energy is around you that's gestating, is the best way that I can put it, really. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here. The Empress, Temperance, Queen of Coins. All of these feminine energies here, they're all stationary and chilling. I want to point that out, okay? They're all stationary and chilling. Yeah, right. Okay, the Empress. Oh. Well, you don't say. 6 of Wands, victory. This is just exactly what I've been saying. So 6 of Wands is a public victory, or it's success that is externalized. So this is getting due recognition for, the work that you've done, who you are, being seen for who you really are. This is whatever you desire coming towards you and you crossing that finish line from not having it to having it in spades. Remember when I said the Empress is about pregnancy and believing it before you can see it? And it manifesting for you? Also, 3 times 2 is 6. There's something to that because the 3 is the number of extremities as well, and balance. Funnily enough, it is an extreme energy, but it also denotes balance of mind, body, and spirit, and how the tonic to an extreme is to have those 3 things balanced within and for you, which is also the message of Temperance. Okay. I just heard allow yourself to do as little as possible. And see that you actually stay busy, but doing things that aren't on a timetable that bring you true enjoyment and a balm for your soul. A balm for your soul. Okay, Temperance. Oh, 10 of Pentacles, wealth. Okay, I'm really loving how this is coming out because it's like, here's the top row of your advice on how to be. This is what you're being called to embody and believe and take on. And then in the clarifier positions here, we have the result of doing so. Isn't that cool? 10 of Pentacles, again to your earth suit here. This is financial abundance. This is happy home and family. This is material success. This is ancestry. This is setting yourself up for the long term. Okay, I'm hearing that if you knew for a fact that, let's just say in, 6 months' time, you were going to have everything that you could ever want and more, be monetarily successful, have a relationship that is the relationship beyond your wildest dreams, that is so fulfilling, be healthy, be in a home that you love, that is yours, that you own. If you knew that a year from now that was going to be your reality, how would you spend this year? Would you spend it worrying about how you're going to get there, or would you kick back and be like, oh my God, I'm going to enjoy the ride? Ooh, I just got shivers. Interesting. Okay. Queen of Coins. The Chariot. Fast forward, balanced, movement ahead. This is exactly what I just said. This is the result of this. The Chariot is the result of the Queen of Pentacles, of being grateful for what you already have, and therefore manifesting more to be grateful for. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. The Cancers are the sign of the home and the hearth. What did I just say? But also, this is about yin and yang as well, as is the Temperance. It's about that mind, body, spirit balance and connection, but also balancing the aspects within yourself. I'm hearing to balance your fear with your faith. Balance your preconceived notions of who you are. Who told you? At what points in your life did you get the messaging that you were going to be a certain thing, or that you were like this, or that your personality was like this? People love to tell us about ourselves from a very young age. We get cast in roles at a very young age. You're being asked to consider your casting. When and how and where were you told certain things? And are they true of you? There's immense freedom and manifestation on the other side of that. Okay? You better work it out. I also like how he's like sitting on top of the car, right? Remember how I said that it's the boat captain who's stepped away from the steering wheel, and then he's literally sitting on the car and letting the car drive him? Okay. I'm gonna get an oracle for y'all. I wanna get the Earth Oracle, I think. Okay. This is lovely, Virgo. I mean, it's interesting because you always get what you need. There's an interesting, like, you could have gotten this reading that was like, you know, get to it, take action, fix your life. But the thing is, Virgos naturally have a propensity towards like, what can I do, and taking action. And so it's like your medicine is the opposite of that. It's like, how about you allow your, you know, self to be led and informed by other aspects of yourself that aren't in control, or aspects of yourself that can see clearly in all directions of time and space. You're being asked to tap into that. Walk in faith. Okay, what is your oracle? I'm hearing the more time spent around children, the better as well. This is very healing for you. Oh! That's really, really funny. Okay, tsunami wake-up call. So, okay, I want to point something out about this because I'm getting a specific message around Halloween, aka Samhain. Samhain, this is for the month of October, right? So that happens on a blue moon, and it's actually the full moon in Taurus this year that happens on Halloween, which is insane and very rare. So I'm getting something here. This wake-up call with tsunami and this full moon action here, I'm getting that to look at this entire month as a period of gestation and allow it to be that without trying to make it be anything else. Okay? Imagine that you are, I'm just going to go there. You are pregnant with your own potential, and allow yourself not to try to birth that potential too soon. You have some major realizations and insights coming to you that are going to directly inform and free you moving forward. So be open to it, okay? Don't try to rush the delivery. Okay, Virgos, I'm obsessed. This is your monthly October general reading here. I so hope that this helped and resonated. And if so, please do let me know in the comments below. I live for reading your comments. I really, really love it. With that being said, just thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.